Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm USA Today bestselling author Hildie McQueen, and I write medieval Highlanders, and I also write American historical romance with a touch of Regency. I am showing off this coaster that hubby made for me being a super fan of Bridgerton. I think I've watched it like 4 times. It's crazy. I had a voucher and I went to Michael's and I bought this book called Color Story 4. I think it's pretty new. I don't have it anyway. I hadn't seen it. So, yeah, if you have one of those cards, you know what you get from every store now, that your loyalty card, and you use the Michaels ones, I guess they send you vouchers now, which I was a nice surprise. I got one for $10 and I used my coupon, and so I think I got this book, ended up getting this one for free, but then I bought something else that was little. And it has some amazing stickers in it. I'm gonna totally do one with those cow heads. I can't wait. That's gonna be totally pretty, I think. So I decided I was going to do date covers, and then I decided I was just going to write the numbers on top because I wasn't exactly sure what the color scheme was going to be. It was going to be more, I decided to go more with like flowers and like light and dark with some white space. So I thought that writing the numbers on top would be good. I did my best to write as neatly as possible and decided that I was going to write like italic style in this entire spread. So yeah, the pen, by the way, is a gift that a friend got for me, and she got it at Michael's, and I want to go online and see if I can find them. They have like what do you call that, not maybe a horoscope of stars or something on them. So if you see those, they look to me they're like a 0.38 or something. They're not 5, they're really fine tip. So yeah, if you get a chance to get those, you should. The washi that I'm putting down at the bottom is kind of a floral theme that I got from Simply Gilded, and when I used to have a subscription, and then I stopped it a long time ago, and then now I just subscribed again because it's been a while and I need more washi in my life. I love their subscription boxes, but sometimes I take a break from one company and go to another. So I did Planners Anonymous for about a year, and now I ended that one, and then I'm doing Simply Gilded again. I apologize that you can't see the bottom, but I have a new camera set up, by the way. I moved my table where I plan my desk, my planning space, to the corner of the room, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it so that I don't have shadowing. And I think I'm going to end up putting a ring light behind it so it kind of lights downward. Because right now I'm using box light that's on the other side of the room, and I need the box light because this room is kind of dim. So I do need the box light for when I do Zoom calls and stuff. So it's kind of unwieldy and it ruins the look of the room, but I kind of have to have it. So anyway, enough about that. So yeah, if you see shadowing, that's why. And the shadowing will come from the right side. And yeah, so I know that's something different that you will be noticing. So first of all, I am putting down my stickers that I want to use in the spread to kind of give myself an idea of the look that I want. And I'm going to tell you, this book has so many stickers that you will just want to use to make your spreads. And it isn't a video of mine if I don't clear my throat at least 300 times. Ugh. Anyways, when I look at that saying at the bottom, I can't help but think of that girl. The best is yet to come. You guys know what I'm talking about. On the side, I put a sticker that says, "Let's skip Monday and go straight to Friday." I thought that was super cute. Now, personally, I am a Monday girl. I love Mondays. They're like the start of a new week, and I'm always energized by Mondays, but so they don't bother me at all. Even when I was working in corporate America, or yeah, I guess I can't call it corporate America because I worked for the military. For military America, I always liked Mondays. I don't know why. I was a weirdo. Okay, so I put down these flowers, and I think, I don't know if I just keep going, don't I? I know I'm going to add more stickers later, but I think I'm about to start writing finally. I really enjoy the way this spread turned out. I love it. And I think if I'm looking around at the sticker at the final spread. I don't think I end up using any other. I only end up using two or three little stickers from another Happy Planner book, but almost everything else I end up pretty much using from this book because it has so many. I'm kind of like, should I go get a second one? I do that. If I love a book, I'll go buy a second one. So hopefully I'll get a gift card or a coupon or something and go buy one. A coupon. I end up moving that little triangle, by the way. I don't know why. I think it looks good there, but I end up moving it. Okay, so Monday was President's Day, and I had an article due to a new online magazine called The Shift, and I will try to find the link and put it down below. I know I always say that and then I forget to put the links, but email me if I don't. So I'm writing the horoscope portion of it, and I'm calling myself by a different name. So if you get The Shift and Gemini, it's a horoscope article, that's me. I also did some promotions. I had a release on the 12th, and so on Monday I did set up promotions for the rest of that week for release week for the book, and also started my rewrites on the book that I finished on the Friday before, because I finished Thursday or Friday, I don't remember. Whenever I finished, then I took 3 days off, and then I set myself to start rewrites. Okay, on Tuesday I went and I went to physical therapy. I also had an all-day takeover in one of the Facebook groups. I really like the way I wrote this. Sometimes my handwriting looks good and other times it's like totally janky. But I think I like the way I wrote Historical Harlots Takeover all day. And I did go get my nails done, and you guys can see the product of my nails. I actually got a color. I usually get like really super light pinks or beiges or just really light colors because I get overwhelmed when I do a dark color and then I get home and I don't like it. And then I'm like stuck with it for like 3 weeks. But I really like this one. And I get the SNS powder. I marked down on Wednesday the storms that hit Texas. I used to live in Texas. I used to live in West Texas. I don't think West Texas got hit as hard, but anyway, Southwest Texas. I used to live in this small little town called San Angelo. So I feel a kinship with Texas. Both of my girls were born there, so I was stationed there in the military. So on Wednesday, I did my newsletter, set it up, started working on that. I always have my Zoom call on Wednesdays, and I did write one chapter on the next book of the Clan Ross of the Hebrides. I am going to start doing some little book things. I just have to figure out the format that I want to do it in. So I don't know if I want to do like you see my face as I'm reading you excerpts, but I think that's kind of boring. Or if I just want to kind of do a slideshow and then talk about the story, which is partly more my jam. I don't like really being in front of the camera. I like taking selfies because I can kind of control those. Let's see what else. On Wednesday, I also binged. I binge watched Call the Midwife. I love that book. Oh my God, it's not a book. I love that series. I was talking about books, so. Thursday, my hubby was last day from his quarantine, even though he tested negative, but he was supposed to stay out of the office until Friday. So we went to meet some friends from Mexican because he hadn't seen them in a long time and I hadn't seen them in a long time. And so we took our little messed up selves over to this Mexican restaurant, and thankfully it was kind of cool because we sat on the one side and there was nobody over there because I get super paranoid when I go out. But hubby doesn't, but I do. I also did edits, and then that was my lazy day. I don't know. I think I did I did do some edits because I had to, and then I kind of just chilled out that night. On Friday, hubby went back to work. My old dog would not stop barking all day long. I was so overwhelmed that day that I couldn't hardly work. I was just so overwhelmed. But then I got this really cool gift from a friend that day, and it just made my day. It really did. It's like, gosh, it was like perfect timing. I was overwhelmed and stressed out, and then I got that cup from a friend, and I'm like, oh, I just settled my brain. It was really rainy and cold that day too, here in Georgia. But yeah, it turned out to be a good day after all. Saturday, hubby was home again. I'm like, I need to get out of the house. My friends were having a book club meeting. I was still paranoid from Thursday, so I didn't want to go out to eat. So I went to my friend's house and dropped off the book club stuff, and then I went to the Dollar Tree and TJ Maxx. And I went outside to the front yard and chatted with my neighbor for a while. She's really cute. She's like 90s, like very early 90s, and she makes me look bad. That woman has so much energy. She's out there digging up some bushes. And I was talking to her while she's doing it. Couldn't help with my gimp shoulder, so anyway. And then I washed masks that day. And then we had a panel for Coastal Magic, or I had a panel about steamy, going from sweet to steamy on my different stories. So that was really cool. It was on Zoom, I think, and then it went on Facebook through the magic of the internet. And it was what do you call it, a bittersweet evening, because I finished Called the Midwife on Saturday, and now I don't know what to watch. And then I had another panel on Sunday as well, and that one was about planning. So if you belong to Coastal Magic, authors and attendees, check out the different panels. There's a lot of really, really good ones, but I did one with Rebecca Sinetti, Terry Michaels, and Jeannie. I forgot her last name, but we did one on authors who plan. It was so much fun. I think we sounded like maniacs. But you guys get it, but I wonder if people that didn't plan were probably thinking, what the heck is wrong with these people? Okay, so I'm adding, I don't know if I add anything else to it. I don't think I do. I think I just leave it like that. It turned out really pretty, I think. So I hope you guys think so too. I think it turned out really light and airy and pretty, and it doesn't show too much of my anxiety. I did add virtual church on Sunday morning, because my church does virtual, what do you call it, service, which works well for me. Oh, there I go. I did add some flowers there, but I don't think I added anything else. Now that I'm looking at it, I guess I could have added something on the top left, but nah, it turned out fine. Oh, there I am. I do write in there virtual church. Okay, good. Well, hopefully you guys like it. Let me know what you think, and talk to you guys soon. Bye.